The prompt library right now looks like the most popular extension. And with the prompt library, you'll be able to save reusable prompts, manage them in a focused library, and insert them from the toolbox without leaving your chat. Let's install that. And it looks like the prompt library also has a lot of permissions. Let's see what we're dealing with here. So extension settings, connect to a loud website, read message draft. A couple of these are optional. Add commands, workspace items, open full extension views, pop-ups, drawers, dialogues. All right, so this looks like it touches quite a bit of the UI. So it should be another good example of what extensions can touch within Msty. No settings. And of course, I need to allow the pending, obviously. All right, let's do that. Okay, and now it should be activated. Let's go add a new chat. Oh, okay, and I already see that listed as an extension right here. And I don't see it under this icon, so it must just be on the left bar right there. Wonder if there was a quick command. Open your saved prompts, looks like there was, and also this refresh prompt starters. Update the ready-made prompts. All right, I'm sure if I select this one, it'd be the same as clicking that. Let's see what happens there. Yeah, I would have to imagine. Oh, wow, that's quite a bit. Let's take a look at this. Yep, same thing. A lot to look at. Looks like we have a starter list of prompts, 229 prompts. Refresh starters there. I could add a new prompt, it looks like, and search for prompts. And, oh, we got a bunch of tags. Some that are saved, starters, all. Okay, I guess I could save this to a list then. Though, let's click on one of these prompts. Can't click it directly, but all right, let's click on edit. So I could edit the prompt details, just view the prompt, edit the tags, edit the name. Okay, let's cancel out of that. And I would have to imagine this will copy it and this will insert it into the chat, which it does right there. And let's try adding a new prompt. Just gonna call this a test prompt. And my first prompt. Okay, I added that there and it says saved. Oh, okay, I understand it. So these are starters, and then once you customize a starter, then it should show up as a saved one. Yep, okay, I get that. And of course, if I want to insert this test prompt, there we go. Awesome. So just looking at this is a lot of UI, right? Because it's basically its own page. It has the slide out here for editing any of these individual prompts. You could delete one of these, you could insert one into a chat. It's a prompt library, so it's going to be pretty basic, but that still shows me that I could do probably quite a bit with the UI, right? Because here's a whole table on this dedicated page that also includes a slide out when I edit one of these prompts. That's pretty cool. All right, let's see. What was the other? There was another prompt one in there. So refresh prompt starter. I'm just going to refresh it. Probably don't really need to do from here. Oh, but that's interesting. So another little thing, it adds a toast right there. Ah, neat. That's pretty neat. So you can see how potentially you could use this type of toast for one of your extensions that you create. And I think that's probably pretty much it for this. All right, let's go back and give this one a rating. Yeah, I think definitely a good starter, a good way to keep your prompts organized. And yeah, I'm gonna give this one a 5 stars. It's a good way to organize your prompts and then to quickly insert them. And maybe the management could be a little bit better. I think that's an improvement. I know we already made an improvement to this. If you're on the About tab, if you scroll down, you can see that this is version 1.1.1, which this version is way cleaner, way better than the previous version that I saw for this extension. And all right, that's the showcase of the prompt library.